What's up, world? This is Tara, and I'm a day behind on my 14-day challenge, and I had some things to share, so I wanted to make sure I shared them because I'm going to be busy, and I want to make sure I talk about this. I want to talk about the coronavirus, not to hype something up or to add to the hysteria or anything like that. I just wanted to share with you that I am hoping that you protect your mind. I have never seen a psych op this powerful in my life. I have never, ever, ever. This is equivalent to some stuff that's crazy. Hi, Jan. I love you. I just feel this need. Today I get home from school, not from school, I wasn't at school, I was at work. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy. And I don't watch the news. However, I do know some people do. And I want to say to you that the most dangerous thing about the coronavirus right now is the level of low vibration, the level of fear. You can't even, I might sound crazy. I'm just going to rant. I'm just going to let it flow. Hello, Victoria. The biggest thing that you have to worry about in your life is how you feel. And there's only two emotions. There's only two. You can attach them all to these two words, and you can actually backtrack it and build up to them. You can do that if you're into that kind of thing. And that's love and fear. So if you're not in love, you're in fear in one way or another. Whether you have anxiety, or you're arguing, or you're feeling nervous about something, or you're stressed out because the bills aren't getting paid, whatever it is, you're either in love or in fear. The best way to get sick is to be in fear. The absolute 100%, no doubt about it, you're going to get sick if you're in fear. And what I'm upset about, and I'm just pointing it out, is that what I'm hearing when I listen is horrifying. And not so much in the way that it's horrifying that, a very common, novel virus that probably all of us have had at one point or another, if not often, has now been taken to a proportion that is insane. And it actually is creating an actual real worry. Even in me. I'm not a perfect person. I am full of ego. I get myself crazy sauce. I think about things too much and I go nuts. That's why I don't watch the news, guys. When I want to understand what's happening in the world, I go look for it. And I look for it from multiple sources. I don't ever voluntarily, ever at all, turn on any mainstream media news. I just don't do it. Even if I watch Fox, I do it on my terms. I don't do the whole broadcast with all this psycho babbles happening that people, if you want to know what's going on, go look for it. Don't mindlessly, this is the problem here that I'm saying, don't mindlessly turn on the news for any reason. If there's something that you actually are concerned about, that you want to know, understand things about, you look for at least 3 different sources, and you want to look for a left-leaning source, a right-leaning source, and then a source that is completely they just report. There's a really good website, Nowhere Briefing, and the reason why I don't know why the reason why, I can imagine why they call it that. They give you the story, and just facts, and then they give you the right and the left and the neutral, where the neutral part is where they lean towards both. Okay, it's not really neutral, it's a leaning towards both. You will be able to take a look at some information and realize that everyone's got their own perspective. In the case of the coronavirus, This has been, like, I've actually heard from people I know, love, and dearly, that have a completely different vision of what's happening. Even though they know it's bullshit because of how they only are one-sided in how they receive their information that they apparently think is important. So, and they also, it's, let me see, guys. I'm just, what's going on? How you doing? Wash your hands. Be an adult. If you're sick, don't go to work. If your kids are sick, don't send them to school. This could so easily, with very small amount of results of it being an actually deadly virus, could turn into something that nobody in this country wants, that we've all been not wanting. It's really important. It's really important to protect your mind right now. If you're not doing everything you can to make yourself happy right now, you're not doing enough. If you are wallowing in this information that's coming at you from everywhere, you're not doing enough. The only way to keep yourself from becoming sick, and the only way to help your family from becoming sick, the only way to help your community from becoming sick, your state, your country, your region, is by keeping your head in the right spot. If you're acting out of fear, and I did it today, I went to Hannaford to pick up some meat, a couple of things that I needed to have. Not thinking nothing. I walk into places insane. Everything's in crazy sauce. I was expecting like $100 grocery bill because I only buy groceries for myself, and I prep for a while, because I don't like to have to worry about that. It was a $169 grocery bill, and I always use a little cart. I was like juggling stuff. I got caught up in that hype. So your best preparation to be the healthiest you can in regards to this, especially if you're immune compromised, if you have any kind of chronic disease that helps you get sick faster or anything like that, turn on, stop watching the news. I'm going to challenge you right now. Don't watch the news. If you need to see the weather, get an app for that, okay? If you do need to understand what's happening in the world, you want to see different angles from it, start using whitehouse.gov, the Senate, the house.gov. Start looking at what's actually happening. Read the bills. Find out what's going on. Just do it. Get yourself the Nowhere Briefing newsletter. Get yourself OAN News. If you want to see what's happening on NBC, CBS, ABC, and CNN, maybe only deal with them with YouTube when you can stop that video when you know they're talking shit. When you can feel your vibration getting lower. Just do it. Just do it. Be so aware of what you feed your mind, especially right now, because this can be an actual pandemic. And the level of people that are so low vibration right now and are not happy and are freaking out and are having a really hard time, those are the people who are going to get sick. I'm not saying they're going to die. I'm saying they're going to get sick. And if this is so deadly, you don't want to get sick. Drink your elderberry syrup. Drink your water. Avoid all sorts of stuff that you should be avoiding anyway this season. It's March. We're coming into spring. We got another new sick season coming to us anyway. But get some comedy. Put some comedy on. Laugh as much as you can. Spend time with the people you love and love them all the way. Don't let it ever get funky. And just stop listening. Stop listening. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be concerned or that I shouldn't be concerned. I'm concerned. It's affecting my life. I work at Walgreens. I walk in there and I'm looking at, I used to work in a school. It was a germ pit. Like, oh my God. And that was just on a regular, without a pandemic. I'm very proud of how we've behaved as a country since the beginning. we you know, a month and a half ago, as soon as this stuff started coming up, we stopped letting people in from places where things were active. But look at it very seriously and stop thinking that you're going to die. Because the more that you think that you're going to die or end up in a police state or end up with a monarch or end up with whatever, the more likely it will happen to you. Because whatever you think is real. Whatever you think becomes true. So, with that being said, this has nothing to do with the coronavirus. I've been keeping some notes for the 14-day challenge, and it's a Facebook Live video challenge. And if you're somebody that's into that kind of thing, reach out to me. I will hook you up with those notes. I'm creating a doc as we go and filling it out. Hello, Michelle. And you just let me know. You know, I mean, just let me know, and I'll hook you up with it. It's no big deal. I want to thank you so much for watching. You have a blessed and healthy, happy day. I know I am. Bye.